Hi there, Barbara Belmont from Belmont Coaching and Consulting Services. And as you know, I am a holistic stress reduction practitioner, and I use a lot of different methods, holistic healing methods. And one is the emotion code, the body code, and the belief code. And today, I was going to do another one of these videos. Yes, I've gotten a lot of feedback from them, and thank you for those who have reached out to me and talked to me about it. I have been diagnosed with eczema, and I've had this for about 10 or 15 years, but I'm really curious as to why, what contributes, what kind of emotional triggers contributes to me having eczema. I only have it on various places on my body, and my dermatologist. I just saw her the other day, and she gave me some new cream for it, and I'm trying that out. And so I am doing that. And as I said, these methods, these holistic healing methods are not, these are alternative and all complementary healing modalities intended to release trapped emotional energy in ways that promote harmony and balance within and promote physical and emotional well-being. Furthermore, these modalities are not to diagnose or treat or cure any medical or psychological ailment. And you understand that these modalities are not a substitute for medical, psychological, or therapeutic advice from a licensed healthcare professional. So as I said, I have a dermatologist, I'm being treated, I'm getting that. Now I want to do a complementary healing to see what beliefs, faulty belief system, if I have a faulty belief system, any of the imbalances that are contributing to me even having this. Because I just look to, I want to know what's underneath it. Like, why did I get it to begin with? So I was going to do muscle testing. And as you know, go to discoverhealing.com. This is where you learn when you do the emotion code. You start with the emotion code. You go to discoverhealing.com, look at their website. They do all the training. I do not do any training at all. I've just been certified through them with their methods, and I really, really love it. And so let's just get going. And as you know, I'm going to share my screen for those who like to see this. A lot of, actually, when I work with people on Zoom, just like this, I have them, we set it up like this, and they can actually see what we're working on and what the choices are and how it's all set up. So they really love it, as well as I always send them a copy of all the imbalances or any the beliefs or anything that we worked on after their session. I usually work 30, usually in person, meaning on Zoom. I like to do it for 45 minutes to an hour. And that's if anybody's interested in about my sessions and how these are set up. But anyway, I do have, and I'm going to use the muscle testing myself. All right. And I always ask, I'm asking for my healing team to help me, to help guide this session. And I'm very grateful and thankful to have this opportunity to do this. Okay. So, do I have a belief system, a faulty belief system that contributes to my eczema? Yes. Is that a basic? No, it's a split belief system. Now that's set up, and I'll show that to you. I've done, I think, one other one like this where it was split. But it's a belief system that has two sets of negative programs. So you have negative program 1 and 2, and you have two sets of limiting beliefs, 1 and 2, but they're all originating and stemming from one faulty core belief. And so the faulty core belief is the roots here. Okay, you see how that is set up? And then as it goes up its tree, it's kind of split tree. Okay. If there's a faulty core identity, these are down here. It's basically the dirt that surrounds the roots. So that is the split belief system. So that's what we're looking for today. And let us go back out. Okay. I'm looking for a negative program 1. Okay. Right. Left-hand side, I'm getting a definite yes. If it was a no, it would just go through my fingers. It would just, and I'm just doing this very gently. Is this communication? All right. So I want to keep track of where these are. Communication and left side. Yes. So I get a yes on left side. Is that authority? Interesting. Okay, here we go. Authority. So communication, authority. And as you know, these beliefs are held by our subconscious mind. And this is what we are testing for and finding out what the subconscious mind basically is having a view. It's a the belief is a subjective view held by the subconscious mind that something is true or false, right or wrong, and it's the filter through which life is viewed and experienced. Beliefs represent a broad and absolute truth created by either self-conclusion, someone suggested it, or it was inherited. So this is affecting the communication belief relationships. I'm looking at, we always have these belief relationships. So you can see what the connections are. And as I'm looking at that, I can totally see these. Now I'm looking for a negative statement. So I'm clicking on that. And there's only one section in this. And so section 1. All right. So, so there's 11 possibles. Okay. That's a negative program. All right. Is that on odd row? No. So it's an even. So is that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? It's bad to disobey authority. Okay. Now I'm looking for this negative program number 2. If you remember the tree as I was showing you. All right. So is that on the left? Yeah. Divine insight, communicate. This is love. This is going to be in my heart chakra area. All right. So is that on the left side? Feelings. It is on the left side. Feelings. This is self-love. The love self. Affecting my heart chakra, as I stated. And look at these other system connections, the muscle connections, the glands. Yeah, I can see all of these. All right, so there's 4 sections. All right, is it an odd one? No, it's an even one. So is it 2? No, it's 4. Section 4. Odd, even. 2, 4, 6. I have no one. And I can understand that. Really, I can see where these beliefs, sometimes these beliefs, when you look at them, you're like, oh, it's hard to connect with them. But after sometimes it's like when you see this, again, it's from your subconscious mind, and your conscious mind may not be aware of everything here because your subconscious mind, I am my understanding through Dr. Nelson during the training, is our subconscious mind pretty much remembers everything. That's why this tool is very helpful for a lot of different things. Of course, it doesn't tell the future or anything like that. It just says what's the subconscious mind. I don't want to get into it. I guess I kind of opened that door and I don't want to really get into that. So at this point, but if you want to reach out to me and I can explain that to you. All right, because I don't want to confuse anybody. All right. All right. So now we have the two negative programs. And I think that second one, like I said, I mean, I'm from a large family, so and we had to take care of ourselves in many times. So and I can see where I felt that way. Absolutely. We moved a lot, and a lot of sometimes I have several clients right now that's what when you move a lot, and it's hard to create friendships, and and then we've moved again, so it's like you get established and then you're moving. So anyway, these things can contribute to a lot of things, a lot of beliefs. All right, now I'm looking for the limiting belief. So there's going to be two of those, 1 and 2. Okay, so I'll go back out to the beginning. Left side, right. This is survival. Okay, my root chakra. Side. This is in victim category. Right. See? And this is affecting my safety and security. Yeah, I can see all these different connections. I'm going to go down here. Right. Find the negative program. Okay, now we have 7 choices. Okay, 7 sections. Odd, even, 2, 4, 6. So section 6. Right, this is a limiting belief 1. It's one of these 10. Odd, even, 2, 4. I know which one's going to come. Oh my God. Others dominate me. Yep, and that has been true from having older siblings. I can see this. Okay, now I'm looking for that limiting belief number 2. Right, left side, divine. This is insight. Odd, left side, body, defect, illness. Illness. Affecting that third eye, the brow chakra, the hypothalamus pituitary gland, these nervous systems here. Okay, now section illness. And I have quite a few clients who come to me who have had chronic illness. So when you see some of these statements, sometimes these come up and need to be cleared as a faulty belief system for sure, or a faulty belief statement. So this is a limiting belief in section 1. No, it's in section 2. Okay, so look at those. And I've had many clients that who've been sick for a while, and they have that belief, I will always be sick, or it's impossible to be healthy. So let's see what my subconscious has created as a limiting belief. 8, 2, 4. So okay, so this is number 6. So section 2, number 6, this blank is debilitating. Now, it's a blank. So what we do, I mean, we're working on eczema. Is this eczema is debilitating? All right. I want to definitely clear that. All of these. Yeah, I mean, I have felt it's been annoying, and it's a problem. I'm always having to make sure I'm treating it the way that I'm supposed to. One of the areas is in the right back of my head, like And it would be after I'd have my hair done or anything, that would really itch. So that's where it became very annoying, I could say. So anyway, now all of these four, remember, are stemming from this faulty core belief. All right. So this is very interesting. Or I think it is. I'm seeing the connections here, and that's very important for people to see. Sometimes we can see it and sometimes we can't, and that's okay. Left side, love. It's not on the left, it's on the right. Responsibility. So love, responsibility. Odd, even, 2, 4. It's section 4. All right. 9 choices. Odd, even. Number 2, I have more responsibility that I can handle. And yep. This is very interesting. And that and say, as I said, from a large family, we had a lot of responsibility. We helped take care of our older, our younger. Isn't that funny? That's a Freudian slip, I guess, in regards to my older. Anyway, because I was like a middle child, so I kind of was in between here. But I had a lot of responsibility, as well as my siblings did as well. And that's just how it was. And our parents did the best they could. And I'm grateful to be part of that family. So a faulty core belief. Now let's see if there's a faulty core identity. There is not. So when I read these back, it's bad. This negative program, it's bad to disobey authority. I think, from my parents wanting us to do everything they needed us to do. So I learned that early, I think. Anyway, so it's bad to disobey authority. I have no one because why is that? Others dominate me. And the eczema is debilitating. Why is that? I have more responsibility that I can handle. Interesting. So that's how it reads back. Now I'm going to be looking for the imbalances that are contributing, giving this faulty belief system and these beliefs power. And we want to disempower that. So now I'm going, let's just go to the body code. All right. Because I don't release these yet. And as you know, some who follow this process know that this is we do this, and then it's a whole system. It's wonderful. And once you learn it and keep doing it, it's like very, very, really cool. All right. So now we're looking for imbalances. All right. Now, is that on the left side? Yes. Energy. Yes. All right. Is that on the left? No, it's on the right. Is that an allergy? Emotional. Like I said, one is just very curious about this. Left side. Is that a trapped emotion? Yes, it's one of these here. Now there's 6 types. Left side, right. Interesting. This is an absorbed trapped emotion where I absorbed somebody else's trapped emotion that was very powerful. I maybe was next to them, and of course, people don't always tell you how they're feeling, so it must have been very strong. All right, now it's one of these in A or B. Odd. It's sorry. A. Is it A? Yes. Is it an odd row? No, it's even. Okay. A2, A4, and let's do, so it's the liver and gallbladder section. You see how that, and these are all the emotions in that category. So is that resentment, hatred, guilt? And so this is anger. Somebody else? Okay. Let's see how that, do I need to know anything? I do not. I don't really care who I absorb that from. But there's been many times that I have been around people who were angry. So I'll just accept it. And what's really cool is I'm definitely releasing this. And now I'm looking for I have my trusty, I'm using, as many of you know, it's a magnet, and you can use a refrigerator magnet, or you can just use your hand, okay? And I'm going to be rubbing, swiping on my governing meridian, as this is called. All right, so I didn't need to know anything else, so now I'm releasing that absorbed, trapped emotion of anger. Did I release that? Yes. And is there any other, since I'm here, is there any other trapped emotions? Yes. Column A, B, yes. Odd, even, yes. B2, B4, taken for granted, panic, interesting. It's in that liver gallbladder. Indecisiveness, frustration, depression. So let me just see. Now, do I need to know more about it? So in other words, this one is mine. It's not absorbed, but since we are here, I'm going to use the same, the chart is still the same. Right. So, all right. So now we can just release that. I don't need to know. Releasing. Depression. All right. Column A. Any other trapped emotions? No. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to this here. All right. So I had two trapped emotions that have been giving this power, this belief system power. So now let's go back and see, are there any other imbalances giving these beliefs power? Left side, yes. Energy. And left side, expensive. This is a mental energy. Left side, so will to. This is a no will to energy. You can see what that is, but so of course it's it's normal to have the will to do and feel things that are healthy. It's possible to develop a unique frequency of energy when one loses the will to do something, even if this is experienced temporarily. You can see how that you want to eat healthy, that's your, and then you lose your will to eat healthy, something comes along, and then this is how these are created. Though they explain when these are created during long periods of sadness or hopelessness, or for being too overwhelmed with life. Who hasn't felt that? All right, so let's find out. The cool thing is there's a chart. I don't have to guess, or I could use my intuition, but there's a chart here. All right, is it on this chart? Yes. Is that in column A? No, this is B. Odd, even. 2, 4, 6. No will to obey. Be protected. I can certainly see that without sharing any personal things here. Don't need to. All right. So easy. What we do is just release that. Do I need to know more? I don't. The phrase down here to clear it, I just make an intention. Intention is releasing that no will to be protected. Yeah, I use my intention to release that no will to. All right, you just say it out loud, or sometimes you just say it to yourself if you're working on yourself. I'm taping myself, so I like to say things out loud though. All right. I just feel like I wanted to take a breather here and get a drink of water. And my sense is, and I'm feeling a little, and this is how people can, I'm feeling like I'm just more relaxed. Not that I was tense, but I'm just feeling like, okay, I'm getting more, just more, feeling like I'm just kind of like, it's just feeling good. Now, these imbalances have probably been there a while, and they, have their little balls of energy, if you want to explain it that way, somewhere in my energy field, in my body or in my energy field. So any other imbalances? Yes. Left side. Yes. Energy. This is a circuit or system. Left side. This is a disconnection. And, these are all our circuits area here, but these are our circuits as well. Let's see, left side, right. It's spirit break, which is basically, and many of us can relate to this, where we felt like our heart was broken, and that has happened with me. So this almost always affects the energetic version of your heart and may be imbalanced, long referred to as a broken heart. And it indicates that the heart was broken into 2 or more pieces, which are now not connected or whole as they should be. So sometimes other body parts are disconnected as well, but that's not anything. No, it's the heart. Okay. Is this, and I go down, is this disconnection affecting my spirit heart? Yes. Do I need to know more about it? I don't. Sometimes I use a process of, I look for the percentage of connection, and let's just do that here. Is there a 50% connection of my spirit heart? Yeah. 60, 70, 80, 90, no. So 80, 81, it's 82% of my spirit heart is connected. All right, so what I'm going to do now. Is there anything else we need to know? We don't. I think I already asked that question. So apologize for those who say, oh, you already asked that question. All right, you make this intention to heal this break completely. Oh, and as I'm sitting here now, I'm able to, like, not that my neck was sore, tight, but I just could feel like I can move my neck more and my shoulders more. So I'm loosening up. This energy is being moved around, released, because I don't need it anymore. Okay. All right. Any other imbalances? Now there isn't. And so now at this point, then I just go back and I'll just release those beliefs. All right. Releasing negative program. It's bad to disobey authority. Releasing negative program. I have no one. Releasing this limiting belief of others dominate me. Releasing this limiting belief of this eczema is debilitating. Releasing this faulty core belief, I have more responsibility than I can handle. Okay, so that piece is done. Now it's the end. And most people have what's called a subconscious gap, because it's like the library books. It's a library shelf, and these 5 beliefs that were on the library shelf, okay, they're gone. And now I have to either clear the gap by swiping or replacement. Okay. Do I do replacement? No, I just do what's easy peasy. Okay. 3 swipes. Our intention is just clearing that subconscious gap. So I'll do 3, 4, 5. And now the session is done. And I'll stop the share so you don't have to keep looking at that. And but this is how this works. So I'm going to tell you that my eczema is what was concerning to me prior to this is that I found another spot this morning and I'm like, oh, okay, it started to itch and all that. I'm like, okay. Usually I only have it on my leg and on the back of my head, and then there was another spot on my leg. And so that's why I wanted to do this today and to show you how to do this belief code, the split belief system, and release all the imbalances. And I will keep you posted on this, whether I have this flare-ups, to see what else. But I can tell you by looking at these, looking at the beliefs and looking at the associated imbalances, I can tell you this, that faulty core belief, I have more responsibility than I can handle. I said I was from a large family and we did have a lot of responsibility. But the time was about 15 years ago, and I was in a particular job and I had a lot of responsibility at that minute. And that's when, or at that time, it was a lot coming at me. And that's when I came down with this. And now I'm just making this connection. Okay. So, I mean, that's all this faulty core belief could have been there, a long time or at that time, or, I'm just surmising. I could ask like what year or how old I was when these were created. But we don't need to do that. But if you'd like to talk to me about anything that I did here today, you'd like a personal consultation, which I do provide that, where you go to my website, www.barbaraebelmont.com, and send me a message and let me know what's going on, what you'd like to talk to me about, and a possible time for me to contact you. I do it that way. I do not do it where you sign up on my website for a session. You need to talk to me first, and it's because I wanted to have a personal contact to see if we're a good fit. And some people are not, and that's okay. So I want to refer you to somebody who else that's more appropriate for you. Discoverhealing.com has got the whole list of people that you can look for. So you don't have to just look for me, but you can look for somebody there as well. But thank you for watching this. Hope you like it. And I'd like you to have a good day, and I'll keep you posted on this eczema. Okay. Have a good day.